Hey y'all, we gonna wait a while. We eating dinner. I mean, we're not dinner. We are not eating dinner. We are eating what?
Baby shower food.
we we having some baby shower food.
We eat supper.
A little snack 'cause we eat. We do eat.
What you got in the background?
But ma'am,
Oh, that's the
how you gonna play? You got that movie?
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. You know me, I like to give y'all a good 5 minutes or whatever. Oh, now you want to eat, but what would you like? Now you want to eat a fork.
I always use a fork when you can't.
Why you keep saying for the...
I try to. I know what's the problem, baby.
And this week, you should put a mask on.
We are pro-black environment. You can't say nothing. I'm fine.
Oh my goodness. Hey, y'all, it better get each other.
I'm about to pull it up. Y'all know this ain't scripted. Please understand.
No, it's definitely not. Scripted. Hey, oh, hey y'all, I can't even see that phone with my glasses.
Put it closer.
Hey Chicago, we have not started yet. Come on in the room. We got about...
on the side.
Yeah, but you can't see that phone.
I got it right here.
Oh. This is... It's giving bloopers. Like, I just gotta be nosy. Hey y'all. Hey Maryland.
Do we need macaroni?
South Carolina in the room. I see y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hopefully this go well. No, we're not gonna say hopefully. This will go well, and there will be many more chit chats to come. Oh, we look good on your TV.
How can it not go well?
Right, you
It's
right.
gonna go how it's supposed to go. It's gonna give what it's supposed to give.
Oh, you using your soft light voice.
Y'all can't.
No, I didn't know it was even.
It's giving real. It's gonna go with. What the hell?
Hey, Keena.
Why you gonna go so close?
You can't see.
What is going?
Not you about to knock my baby food over.
Y'all got about 2 more minutes before we start.
But it's more about my food. I don't know.
It's like the shit to walk. You want everybody to see your
Yeah,
hand.
she put it. She smelled.
You thought that ass was ass, and that's what it is.
Is it ass?
But the ass one in the camera was the
Come
titty.
on.
The titties were titty.
What is Whitney doing?
I don't know what Whitney's doing.
It's giving content everywhere. I can't concentrate. That's my Bluetooth.
Can you turn us off? Y'all, we got technical difficulties. Give us about 2 minutes.
I forgot it was on, yo.
So, why you whisper? They can't hear you. You ready to You okay?
We need some background music and not Jeezy.
Now that's gonna get us copyright blocked. No.
I'm about to say, we need the instrumental.
We need some soft like music.
Yeah. What would y'all like to hear?
A lullaby.
Girl, bad.
Would you like some?
No
Beyonce,
Beyonce.
that's gonna get you flagged.
Would you like Kenny G or
Chill Hop? I don't know who can you
Baby
do.
Smooth?
It's okay.
Babyface. Is that
Y'all Y'all ready to start in the room?
Okay.
It was-
I'm sorry. Go ahead. You
Let's get serious. Oh my God. So hey y'all. Well, I don't know why I always feel like I have to yell. I'm working on that. I'm working on being like Olga. But hey y'all, welcome to the return of the Chit Chats with AD.
Woo!
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Olga understood that side.
Do it again.
Okay.
One more time.
Hey y'all, welcome to the return of the Chit Chats with AD. That was good. That was good. And on this episode, you know what? We're about to get bad. We're about to get bad. This episode, dang, I forgot what I was about to say.
Oh, it's giving bloopers the whole 30 minutes.
Well, that's how we do. The subject of this one is the fact that I have reached 2 years of being a full-time entrepreneur. And usually I get on here and I talk to y'all about my highs, my lows, all that good stuff. But I figured it would be more entertaining if I have my friends interview me. Hey, doo-doo.
Oh,
Yeah. So here we have Deshae, who is also my assistant, and she is expecting our niece in November this year. You see that mommy shirt? Olga, you can't have it, bro. Next we got, y'all probably see her all the time, Olga, aka Body Work, in the building.
Hey, body work.
And then we have Whitney Joy, who is the owner of House of Joy, who is in charge of all the interior design and Elite Nutrition RVA. So What we do now? Y'all can start with y'all questions.
How you want to kick it off?
I don't know, I'm scared.
First of all, I guess the first question is, how do you feel about being
Right.
pregnant 2 years? Is it 2? You said?
Yeah, it's
How do you
2 years.
feel?
How do I feel?
Yeah.
I'm in a weird space.
Oh God.
I can't believe I'm not clocking in and clocking out somewhere. So it's like I'm proud of myself, that I'm still here and I ain't had to apply for a job yet. Then a part of me is like, what's next? You know, it's like,
anxiety.
yeah. It's like I know what was, I have a taste of what could be, so what's next? So I'm like in I'm in space somewhere.
You find yourself trying to ride the wave for a little bit, just like be in the moment.
I'm more of existing than being in the moment.
If you know your friend, you know that's.
Yeah. What do you mean be in the moment?
What's the moment?
What's the moment?
Because when you first came into entrepreneurship, it was a period of, oh my God, is this really happening? You know, it felt, from my understanding, it felt kind of surreal.
Mhm.
So have you given yourself time to say, you know, this is it, this is my life, you know, and just flow with it, stop worrying about what's next?
What you say to say if she know her friend?
You know your friend. That ain't.
That ain't
Well,
much.
that's my assignment for my friend.
My flow is in my downtime, I think. And then no, it's not quite a flow. It's more like an escape. So I don't know.
Because Trap has done big things, Trap and Elite, you know, it's been a big couple of years, a lot of uncertainty and overcoming a lot of, you know, obstacles and big accomplishments that other people can't really speak on as a fitness instructor, you know.
But I feel like sometimes I get lost in the juggling. Like people see trap and they forget elite. People see elite and they forget trap, and then Lord knows they forget that I'm running both of those companies. I mean, you know,
and both
that's
are
how I
work.
run a company.
Mhm.
But I'm working both of those companies, and both of those companies take work. So I feel like I'm, when one is up, one down, like that. So.
You like the CEO, the employee, the janitor, you all of that.
Oh, that's a good question. Do you see yourself as a boss? Because from my perspective, I'll just give you my perspective as a friend, you know, and just outside looking in. There's a lot of times where we all feel like Ashley is the boss, you know, that's boss lady and things of that nature, but she carries herself as if we're all in this together. Like, is there a thin line? Like, when do you put your boss hat on? Like, look, it's gonna be this way or no way, or like, you do not do that. You not feel that way.
I think, and this is a bad habit, but I'm getting better. Don't say no. Okay, so this is a bad habit, but I feel like I don't put on my boss hat until I'm fed the fuck up.
Mm.
So I ride the wave, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know, your opinion matters, your opinion matters, your opinion matters, your opinion matters. And then when I'm fed up, I'm like, fuck all y'all. This is my business.
See the Tupac.
Who pay the taxes? Who doing this? And so yeah, I gotta be better with. Cause you know what? Cause so many people make boss like. There's so many fake bosses out there that it's just like, it's just like, I like the fact that I don't have to walk around and say, hey, I'm the boss. That people like, as a term of endearment, it's like, you're the boss. But it's like, I don't want to be caught up in the mix with the fake bosses, I guess. So I just be.
I read a quote on social media that said being a boss is being able to like share your responsibilities and know when to lead from the front and know how to lead from the back. So do you feel like you do that?
I've gotten better with it.
Okay.
I've
It's a
got
work in progress.
it is a work in progress. I've gotten better with it. But I am that person with a little miss, and when you do the group projects, little miss do all the work in the group projects, like, I gotta stop doing that too. So I think I'm doing a lot
Free yourself a little bit, delegate more, and
Yeah.
trust. Yeah,
Yes.
because
That's the only way your business can grow is if you delegate your tasks to the right people, not just the anybody. Just because they say
That's
they
the
do
part,
it.
yeah. Because a lot of people say, and yeah, they say.
So do you feel like, I guess to piggyback on that, like,
Here she go.
a character flaw? And I want to give this to each of us to answer. So like, starting with you, if you had to pick one thing that's like, okay, this is what I feel like is a flaw, but I want to work on it. So do you feel like that's your biggest thing? And then I want to ask the girls what they think about it for Ashley.
My biggest, my character flaw is being assertive without guilt. Because, you know, they tell you, first of all, people confuse aggression and assertiveness. I don't think I'm aggressive, but when I mean business, I mean business, right? But people make you feel guilty for being assertive. You know what I'm saying? So I carry that weight sometimes. Like, I need to tell this person to do this, but I don't want to hurt their feelings. And it's like, they don't give a fuck about my feelings, so why the hell am I caring about their feelings? So my character file is learning to be assertive without guilt.
That's a good one. What do you think, with as far as for Ashley?
I agree. I think
You
she's
think
too
so?
nice.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're too nice. You don't have to be nice. At the end of the day, it's your business. You paying the bills. Nobody else gotta go to City Hall or email us. No, really. Or like the Shay said, pay the taxes, pay the rent. They don't know what your expenses are on a monthly basis. They really don't know. They see you at a league. They see you at Trap Cardio. They see you on TikTok, but they really don't know the real deal behind the
And
scenes.
what it takes to control the whole operation. You know, you got multiple.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah, so you agree too, Olga?
I definitely agree on setting boundaries and standing firm on them. I agree to implementing automatic email response. So, you know, it's a whole lot of things.
So your
That
character
way you
flaws,
can-
you don't have no automatic.
Yeah, don't repeat yourself. Yep.
What
Don't
you
feel
wanna
sorry.
say?
Don't repeat yourself. Whatever you feel, stand firm on it.
Yeah, I think it's the firm part for me. Like you said, you get to a build-up point and you're like, everyone's like, oh, Ashley's so sweet. And then when the build-up part comes up, they're like, where did this come from? Right, whereas we all know, like,
They're
she-
like, what's
yeah,
wrong
we're
with
like,
her?
okay, we know that's normal, so I don't understand. Like, everyone, we've seen this before. But people get confused because, like, I don't feel like you stand on it. Like, you wait until it builds up. And then when it gets there, sometimes you let people talk you into whatever they want it to be. Like, you let people make you feel like you're wrong sometimes. And it's like, you're not wrong.
Yeah, no, when I make them phone calls, I be like, Shay, hold on. Oh, y'all listen to this shit. Am I the drama?
And we will tell you when you are.
Yeah, they will. They will tell me
She
when.
is.
Yeah, they be like, that ain't even require all that. So yeah, y'all right.
And don't apologize. Like, don't apologize.
Oh, she hate that.
I can't stand
She
it.
hate that I apologize.
Why you don't like apology?
Because when I say what I say, I
Oh, you
mean
said
what
what you
I
said.
said. I
She
ain't
like
taking it
apologizing for
back.
my boundaries.
Yeah, like
Oh,
no, if
okay.
that's how I feel about it, that's how I feel. If you take it a different way, cool. But I'm not retracting, you know, what I said or how I feel.
And it's great. You know, my favorite podcast, Sleepers for Suckers. Shout out to David Shays if you listening to this. But I was listening to him about I got here and he was like, you cannot chase down people's perception of you and what you do.
Yep.
You will exhaust yourself trying to make sure everybody think the same way you think or they agree on how you move. So like, I get it.
And when you start doing that, when you start apologizing for who you really are, that gives people the room to mold you into who they want you to be.
Now I ain't gonna be molded.
Right. Ain't no molding.
I ain't no molded ass
No
bitch.
Wait a minute.
I ain't gonna be molded.
Ain't no manufactured.
The hell?
So more to like back to the business side, I guess, right? So now we're up on 2 years, you know, and there's platforms popping up every day. Like we see people trying to be personal trainers or trainers and in whatever realm around the city itself every single day.
Mm-hmm.
What makes your business unique? Like what makes the people keep coming back to you? You think?
I feel like people come to me because of my authenticity. I say it all the time. I know y'all hear it all the time, but I think that's one of the big things. What you see, who you see at work, outside of work, out of town, down the street. It's me. I'm authentic to I'm an authentic person. I also feel like my work is purpose driven. So I'm not doing it because I was doing this before I was making colas. So it's like what I do is not is not determined on money. It really is purpose driven. I want to be the person for everybody else that I needed for myself. And I think that makes me stand out. Because whether I have one person in my class or 20, I'm going to teach the damn class. Like whether it's a free class or it's a paid class, you're going to get that same energy. And I think that's what sets me apart. It's not just fitness, and I feel like outside of fitness, I give you a lifestyle. I could sit at home all day and show y'all all the good stuff in my refrigerator and show y'all all the things that's expected of me. But no, I'm going to show me hanging out at the club because I go out. I'm going to show you I'm going to show y'all me trying to figure out this mommy thing because guess what? Sometimes that can combine and working out. Like, it's not just I wake up, I work out, I eat good, I go to bed.
Right.
So I think because I am authentic to my journey and it's purpose driven, bitch, I'm always trying. I mean, I ain't call you bitch, but you know what I'm saying.
I ain't used to be, but
That was my daddy. That was
Go ahead and I'm gonna fall back when I'm like,
Yeah, like bitch, like yeah. Not big, not you,
Not
Lord.
bitch.
But you know, yeah. I think y'all got it.
And so, like, has there been any like threats to the culture in your environment? Like, if there are, like, how do you know, like, okay, so I create a vibe, you create a vibe, right?
Mhm.
I'm this realistic me, or whatever the case may be. Has there ever been any time that someone's come and threatened that in your community, as far as like into your class, and you like, you notice it's a disruption, or people in your comments, and how does that affect you? Like, how do you handle that?
I think in the class, outside of the class, sometimes people get caught up in the show.
Mm-hmm.
The show, right? Excuse me. Y'all know teach. I'm in the camera, I'm out the camera, I'm all over that place because I'm entertaining two worlds at the same time. I think sometimes people get caught up in the look of things and they forget what the purpose of things is.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You forget
That's
that.
that social media.
Yeah, and that's even outside of the classroom. When it comes to this lifestyle of fitness, people get caught in image. So that's why, like, when we used to talk about this, people lose weight and you go on their social media page and you no longer see their fat pictures, and it's like, why you hide that part of your journey? Like, you know me, I'd have been up, I'd have been down, baby, I'm back up right now. I could easily hide from y'all. I could easily delete a whole portion of my life from last year. I could manipulate the media. Like, seriously, I could get on YouTube and delete all the videos from last year. I could get on my Instagram and delete everything from last year.
You can Photoshop.
I could Photoshop, make me wild.
Instagram girl.
See this
Love Photoshop. Yeah.
But, yeah, so I think that's what threatens the culture. When people get caught in the look of a thing versus the actual thing. You get on, if you get in my comments and you like, bitch, you done got big, okay, and what are you doing?
And you see me working out every day.
You see me working, I know how to, what are you doing? Because I ain't getting that one package, a Slim Fast, or nothing. So what, how are you contributing?
Slim Fast.
And they do not sponsor this. But I'm just saying, a lot of times when people get caught in the look of a thing versus the thing of a thing, they just get lost. Yeah, it threatens the community.
And so the second part was just like, how do you handle that? Do you ignore it? I know, I'm just gonna speak up. In the beginning when I met you, I know, when I met you, like, I know sometimes those things would bother you and you would want to retaliate, and I would be the first one to say I've seen you grow, and like, you ignore it more, or you just, you know, you handle it a little different. But like, I want to know from your mindset, like, how do you feel? What's the growth?
I'm at okay, in the room, I'm at a point now where I can look over and I'm gonna be real, we all real. In the room, I can look over and ignore until it starts affecting my livelihood. You can play all the games you want until you affect whether or not me and my family can eat tomorrow.
Right.
Then that's a problem. Because a lot of times you learn that everybody got their own issues, and that's why I react less.
Mm-hmm.
The comments, I do not read all of the comments. I know sometimes the brand ambassadors, they get lost in the comments. I don't read, I be on opinion overload. If I sit there and read every comment, I know what triggers me.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you need an opinion break. When you have a virtual business, it's opinion city all the fucking time. So in order to not react, I don't read that shit.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel bad. I'm like, damn, I made a post and I ain't respond to the people. But baby, that's my boundary. I need that time. I need time out. I done heard enough. But
And that's where the human as fuck part comes in.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I always love to take it back to that because we are people, and even though, you know, access is provided through this platform, through TrapTube or YouTube, the reality of it is we are people. We do not show up with intentions on giving y'all, you know, the most, you know, the groundbreaking episode, you know, of the
Yeah,
things
sure,
and
that's
what
right.
have you. Like, when we fall, you know. stuff is really real. So it's really good that you found ways to further implement, those boundaries.
And you know what took it up? I ain't gonna lie. That Chris Brown, them paying $1,000 for the picture.
Oh, you know that's my favorite thing right now.
Yeah.
Somebody give that Chris
But I'm like, if you ever question how much of a gift your access to you is,
Yeah.
baby, Chris proved it. Like, people want access to you all the time. It's like, oh, you got a cute family, but I want a refund. It's like, oh, okay, it's Sunday night and that cute family, we eat it. This will wait. It will wait. It will wait. And then when Chris Brown did that, and all these people paying $1,000 just to take a picture,
Yeah.
it will wait.
Yeah.
That is true.
I don't know.
Since we on social media, I have a question.
Oh. Is the devices for me?
What I need to know? Because I got my questions section off, so the social media one. So, buzzwords on social media. We've been hearing a lot about self-care. So, what is your idea of self-care as an entrepreneur, and has it changed from the beginning of your journey until now?
Yes. My self-care now is doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Doing
it on that.
Yeah, it's doing nothing. It really is doing nothing. I have learned to enjoy being at home a little bit more and stuff. Like it's just like when I love my Wednesdays, cause Wednesdays I usually don't have nothing scheduled with therapy. My husband going to office to work. He shipped Junior off somewhere, so I just be looking at the walls like, oh, this is nice. As far as self-care, I feel like self-care changes based on your needs. So every season requires something else, just like the grind season. Every season requires something different. It used to be hair and nails, but those things have to be scheduled and booked, and I gotta be on time.
Right.
And then so now that just felt like work. So that right. So that's not my self-care. My self-care is doing nothing. When I just be looking at my documentaries, turn that goddamn phone off. I'll talk to y'all though. Y'all cute.
In the group chat.
Yeah, in the group chat.
I told you it'd be a problem if I wake up in the group chat and
You did that the other day.
I was like, y'all good?
Because Oprah be up at 4:30 in the morning sending reels.
And take it down to 6 a.m.
Okay, so my other social media based question, and you just kind of touched on it. So you touched on everybody. I feel like 2, maybe 3 years ago, up until maybe like a few months ago, everybody was like, grind. You gotta grind to get your business. Even during the pandemic, they was putting up those memes like, if you don't find a way to make money during the pandemic, what you doing and all this other stuff. And now it's like, maybe like 3 months ago, maybe a little bit less than that, it shifted to this soft life. So everything about black women is
Girl.
I'm trying to live a soft life for
Yeah.
real. I love the concept of a soft life. I feel like low key, all of us like the idea of a soft life.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about that? Do you feel like you're still in grind mode? Do you feel like you need to be living a soft life? Are you in between? Where do you fall?
I feel like the soft life and the soft moments are what you make.
Mm-hmm.
On Instagram, it's like you have to fly 5 million miles away. The river got to be flowing behind you.
You gotta be
You gotta have your outfit on.
From Sheen, y'all.
With the accordion and shit playing in the background. Like I feel like I am still in grind mode, and because we're going from one thing, so we went from, but I feel like I had pieces of soft life, right? So I felt like I was in grind mode during the pandemic, because nobody knew what the fuck was going on, right? Yeah, and then it was a coast of kind of soft life. Even when we was homeless and trying to find a new building. Well, you know the business.
I forget about that. I think it was fun.
You didn't need it. I feel like I experienced a soft life, and then I went like kind of back into the grind, because now we're approaching a recession. So my goal is like to be proactive.
I said everything. I get depressed. Like,
Recession.
So I'm like, if I'm proactive now, then maybe when things hit, because even though everybody was telling everybody to get a business and all this during COVID, everybody ain't survived.
Right.
Because they were just doing things to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I ain't getting no PPP.
I was about to say they're trying to get that PPP.
If I can get a PPP, bring it out. Please give me some. But, yes, I feel like I'm in grind mode to be proactive. And then, you know, once things are on a flow, then I can sell again. But I mean, in actuality, we just got into this new building a year ago. So it's like it's still new.
Yeah.
So I'm still grinding.
I'm still grinding.
So you think you in between, you do 50-50, you do 75-20, it depends on the day?
It depends on the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not one of those entrepreneurs that feel like you gotta hustle from dusk to dawn and you gotta sleep. What they be saying, y'all sleep is for suckers.
Oh, no.
You don't need your grind, your grind, your shine, all of that.
I'm going to sleep. I'm going to take a nap. Yeah, so I'm probably 50-50. Some days is all, some days is nothing.
So so what you saying and what you just said made me think about, you know, if you don't know, my friend has ADHD. It may be diagnosed or but she definitely got ADHD. So we really reel her in when we can. Like when y'all see her sitting at the desk, she will be at the desk from 1 in the morning to 12 a.m. later, you know. So she is always there. But if somebody hit her with let's go to brunch.
You don't even got to be them eyeballs.
When somebody hit her with let's take a break. You know, the break will come.
For lunch.
Yeah, exactly. So right now I've been wondering, like, since you had that little bout of ADHD, what keeps you focused on trap cardio and then taking it to the next level? Is it purely passion, or you can be vulnerable here? Is it more livelihood too? Like what?
It's both. Cause I'm like, shit. Like,
Cause you know you're AD now. You know, you like certified AD.
Yeah, certified.
Oh, certified.
I was like, a certified way.
I wasn't even I guess it's too, because, you know, she's been AD, you know, since leading trap, but then now she's A certified too. But it's like, you know, you're this whole celebrity in the fitness world. Yes, you are. Every time we go places and people be trying to take pictures.
Or text you and be like, I seen you across the.
I saw you and your friends eating
I
brunch.
don't want to say nothing, but I seen you outside.
They get on my nerves.
Remember we went to the website, people was walking up, they were like, is this you?
Are you? Exactly. Are you?
I am
And you can
passionate.
talk your shit too. If it feels good to be a celebrity, you're not saying.
I don't feel like no celebrity. Like, I don't know what the fuck do I
Give
feel
you
is.
permission to talk.
I know, but I'm just like, what shit else are we talking? But I am passionate, but you know, livelihood is definitely up there. But I try not to lose sight because of money. But I ain't gonna lie, once you see a few digits, you want to keep seeing them digits
Right.
over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you, I'm gonna be vulnerable here. When y'all sitting here and y'all talking about a $15 a month subscription, and I'm thinking about my rent, let me tell you how much I pay for internet service that I be fighting with every month. $400 a month.
Ooh.
I pay over $400 a month for internet service. So baby, I be fighting for y'all and paying for it. So it's like so it's like, yeah, I would like to eat off my money, and you know. And then it's like I got Junior looking at me, and you know, Junior think I'm a celebrity. So I'm just like, damn, you know, I joked one time, or I might not have been joking. I was like, Mama might, because I got to talk, you know, my son got anxiety, so I try to talk through everything. I said, Mama might have to get a job. He was like, why would you go back and do something you don't want to do? I'm like, shit. Let me go make a post here and I can get some more subscriptions. Y'all know these videos on YouTube we don't get paid for. Like I be wanting to be, it's something they call it on it's been something they've been talking about on social media. Is it called profit sharing or something? Or like when people are being transparent about like their revenue and stuff like that. Like, do y'all want to know how much YouTube paid me last month? $21.23. So when something, and this is where the boundaries come and the access come and all that. YouTube paid me $21.23 a month. Y'all get a video for free every Thursday. Y'all get videos I've never deleted from over 2 years ago. So when you in my comments complaining about a million things, I'm like, ma'am, I have service the community. I don't know what you want me to do. If the video crooked, I'm sorry. If the video blurred, I'm sorry. If it's blocked, I'm sorry. But YouTube don't get a damn. So yeah, my livelihood does keep me making them, duplicate me, no, so I can't even talk. And make sure I make them posts, okay? Okay. Did that do good for talking some shit?
Yes.
Okay. Cause I looked at that, I said, they be thinking I get paid from YouTube. Every time you request a song, YouTube don't like that song. Blocked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they run ads. YouTube gonna make money off that ad. Or whoever the owner of that copyright makes money off that ad. I don't make money off. Okay, how many ads you see? I ain't getting that. So that's why I say come to Trap too. And I know y'all don't like change, but change keeps me fed and keep me going.
Change is good.
And y'all supposed to be working out anyway.
That's the open thing.
Oh,
They're supposed to be working out anyway. They're supposed to be chatting all day long. That's what this
you
is
think
for.
that's how the
You don't like
That's why
that.
this,
You don't like that.
Y'all supposed to be working out.
Oh, don't like me. I'll be trying to bully me and stuff.
Yeah, I ain't got time for it. I be ready to say a whole lot.
Too much keep smiling.
So speaking of change, right? We're all changing, right? I'm the baby here, but you know, y'all is creeping up on 40 or whatever. It's nothing wrong with 40, but y'all creeping up.
Shit.
So how does trap cardio look as you progress in age and you know things? How does trap cardio look?
I'm gonna use my mama lingo. It keep us hip. Trap cardio keep us hip. Shoot, let me tell y'all a fun fact. The average age of a trap cardio cousin is about 44 to 60.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And all of them say, we remind them of when they was in the club. Now granted, I was listening to these songs at high school, but y'all was out there living y'all best life, and I'm trying to stay hip like y'all.
Well, Sharonda is.
Sharonda 47. She about to be 48.
Yeah.
She thinks she about 27.
Y'all
So
don't
it
say
ain't.
that lady business.
She most sexy grandma.
She is sexy grandma.
I am Sharonda.
It ain't no shade.
So, yeah.
You did on TikTok, she know everything.
She got all the little.
So I think trap cardio has a level of like nostalgia for a lot of us.
Yeah, because you do a good job of going back in the day with
Yeah,
the
I like the
songs
older
and then
songs.
adding like the TikTok
Twerking.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, yeah.
Everybody in the club doing stuff.
That's good. I want to see. I'm definitely gonna keep following because when y'all get 50, 60, I want to see y'all on the floor. What's that one? What's the remix? And they be on the floor jumping around. That's the one you
Oh,
like.
throw it back.
Throw it back. First of all, I don't jump on the floor now at 28. Okay, so y'all really is limbering out there.
Now I love that part. I love how to me I feel like I call it. I said she's speaking in tongues when she fall on the floor and starts twerking doing trap.
Oh,
And doing split. Yeah. On the crybaby.
Oh, yeah.
But-
The spirit.
Yeah, but so when I see you catch the spirit,
In a ratchet way.
when I catch the ratchet spirit, the ratchet ghost.
the ghost of Ration.
I feel like that's you still being passionate about trap and dance.
Mhm.
You know, I love seeing that because it makes me realize, like, all right, okay, like she's still in it.
Cause
you know.
there are some days when I'm just like,
Fuck this shit.
fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I really am like, fuck this shit.
I love when you can catch the spirit and you just go off. I don't know what the hell she's doing, but
You be
I
concerned.
be blessed her, Lord. Bless her ass. Bless her ass.
And her mom be in the back word, my baby out there on the floor.
Nah.
You know what?
I be like, Mom, don't go help her. Don't go help her. This is what
She
she
like them.
Yeah, she like this.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure y'all request some good throwbacks too for Saturday.
What's a good throwback? Oh, give us one. What's your favorite?
Oh, y'all know about shoot shot. That's a good cool name. That's a
Okay,
good
somebody,
Oh,
sorry,
Trey Songz,
whoever,
yeah.
somebody asked for shooting shots, and I said we don't got no dance for that.
We do. See, you know what?
Who song is that?
Trey Songz.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's
I'm
Whitney.
going non-stop.
And you heard that said,
I like that song.
Yes.
I thought that was Usher.
And that's another thing. Trap cardio got about 60 songs, okay?
whole damn playlist.
We forget. We forget.
My bad. Let's put that on the list.
You were saying people.
So
Alright, you know what I do? Hey, can I say something?
yeah.
Okay.
Trap cardio. Trap cardio.
Mhm.
Trap cardio. Ain't gonna be no Beyonce Renaissance. I love. Let me tell y'all. Y'all get caught up in. I love the city. I love the album Cozy. I award to death. But there's a difference between songs you vibe to, songs you drive to, songs you dance to, and songs you exercise to. Like, maybe we'll make a competition, and y'all show me a count. that's gonna go to these songs. But
Oh,
like,
you can go viral, yeah.
you know what?
Yeah, we could do a little duet.
Because they gonna say,
Oh yeah, that's sad, on
they gonna say I can't, but then I gotta start it.
No, they started it,
Mhm.
then you jumped in.
Oh, every song ain't for
Trap
everything.
challenge.
That's what,
Put one of the songs out there, do a trap challenge. See if someone did that.
See, that I should
What
put
is
it
it?
like.
You can't track to Beyonce.
They can figure it
That's what they want.
out.
I got 4 songs for requests, and I listen to the song. I'm like, I love the songs, but every song ain't for everything.
We
You know
got
what
a
I'm saying?
challenge for you now. Break my soul. Go ahead. Give us a good, quick, off the top 8 count. Go ahead, boo. Go ahead. Show them what you be in the lab doing. Show them. Look at that face. Oh,
I
we
did.
will help you too.
You alright? I don't got no dance. What you want me to do?
I'm not helping.
You want me to do crunches? You make myself.
Girl.
You make myself. This is not
That's
that's the part that y'all be forgetting sometimes. This ain't a dance class, it's dance fitness. And before I create a routine, the first question you ask Rhonda, the first thing I say is, what area are we focusing on?
Yep. The foundation.
What area are we focusing on? Because everybody's not a dancer. Everybody don't know an 8 count, a quarter turn, a plie. This is dance fitness, so it's a space for everybody. So yeah,
Yes, and that's why I stay in the base.
yeah. You know what?
Because I just be trying to get my calories first.
I cannot.
Oh.
She was herself afterwards. Oh, thank you for the donation for the super cash. I saw it come up. Thank you.
Thank you.
And even with that, you know, YouTube take 30%. Thank you. That, right, but the biggest social media platform, but because they get their homework off top.
So what made you start on YouTube? It's just because like it was more the easier option.
So during COVID, during the COVID, we had tried to go live on Instagram, got blocked. We tried to go on Facebook, and everybody said we was nasty and diseased and it was one day because we were still being regular, and we had went live, and it was like 3,000 people watching us, and they was like, y'all nasty bitches, and I was like,
Because it was a pandemic.
They was like, overqualified. They was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
They was like, y'all, it look like disease all in the room. But I was like, they gonna get this hour. And then when the hour's up, I said, everybody delete your lies. And so thank you for the super cash. So then we ran out of places to be, and somebody was like, go live on YouTube. But YouTube requires 1,000 subscribers to go live. So we would give people little snippets and be like, but if you want to see more, you want to see this live, subscribe.
Yeah, run it up.
Like one of the videos I posted in my Insta story was from my first live class. I taught twice that day. Because we was shut down and we only had 10 people in the room. And as you see in that video, as them 10 people standing, 2 extras walked in. You can't see the ones in the living room. I was trying to figure out if the people in the bar count and but yeah. Because people was like, well, if I can't get in the room, how I'm going to do my exercise? I'm like, you care about trying that much? But then when I got on YouTube, I was like, oh, there's 200 people watching. Hey, y'all. So we just kept it going.
Did anybody inspire you to do trap cardio besides like the fact that you like to dance and you were doing Zumba? Like, did anybody else on YouTube or anything inspire you?
No, I feel like I ain't fit nowhere. I can't do but too many cumbias and
Yeah.
Oh, we been doing that?
but we don't that. I feel a little different.
We
Yeah.
don't never do
I
that.
feel a little different. That's the kind of thing, y'all. Please don't call it Zumba because it matters.
And
I've been reported
I
twice.
say Zumba be in the inbox like,
Please don't call it Zumba because we don't do that.
You're going to court.
They another person who get their money. They will get their money $40 a month every month. Please don't call it. I work too hard. What I was saying? Oh no, I feel like I ain't fit nowhere.
And we used to search and remember Comcast On Demand? We
Yeah.
used to search like dance workouts and stuff. We did belly dancing. We didn't search stuff all throughout the
Yeah,
years.
pole
And it was
dancing.
nothing that really looked like what we was really into.
That was some hood shit.
Yeah.
I want to say the bad word.
Yeah. But that's always been the release to be able to go to the club and shake your ass. That's always been the release. Yeah. That's
Hey,
always
y'all,
gonna be.
like for those who don't know, I used to work for the federal government, so it's like you gotta halfway wear this damn mask. I am not. When I get off, I want to be raw, okay? I want to be raw. Fuck them kids, fuck that job, fuck everything. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna open. You right, oh, I'm staying on it. I want to be the fuck raw.
Yeah. Overlove for the weekend.
I love all this on the weekend.
She let a weekday. She let all
Yeah.
7 days a week.
Every day. Live it up.
Okay, so
Oh,
wait.
What's your favorite trap song?
I was asking that girl. You been on one this
You, I think you licked him at
No,
the
shut up, dick.
I'm gonna tell you that I passed for the second for being nosy.
I'm making sure she ain't got no.
No.
No, you don't need to look for it.
Because you could be asking one of my questions. You ain't slick.
No, I listen to y'all first and then I come in with something different. Fresh on.
My favorite trap song is one of them is Womp Womp.
Oh, yeah.
I love that song.
Oh, I helped make that song.
Oh, mine too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we made it during
Yeah.
COVID because we was bored.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
You got scared.
I guess another one. I don't know, but right now Womp Womp comes to mind. I do like Cash App. Oh,
Oh, you
and
know
I
that's my favorite
oh
one.
my god, and I like body. I do like Body Yada Yada because I love when songs where people be talking their shit.
Oh, me too.
They still
That's
ask
her
us.
favorite one, Whitney. Whitney does not come and do trap, but she be at every event.
She support everything. Should have been at Trill Fest and everything.
I'm trying to think. Dang, you put me on the spot, Shay.
I just put me on the spot.
Over concern.
Oh, the Yin Yang Twins.
Oh, so the windows to the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's yours, Over?
I was gonna say one song, but I told you shoot shot. I love shoot
Yeah,
shot.
she did.
Yeah, I
Like the
love
old
shoot
like,
shot.
yeah.
You say to shoot shot. Oh my god, I can rep all my sides. I rep East End, North End.
Oh,
West
rep your
End.
sides. I thought you said rub on your sides. I'm like, this
I
getting
do
real
that
nasty.
too.
What side you rap?
All of them. North side, south side, east end, west end.
It's
All right.
RBA all day.
Sorry, let me look.
Richmond all day.
Let me look in the
Richmond.
track. I mean, in the track.
Oh, look at the comment.
In the chat and see what they want to know.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I was nervous. Some people's were writing up paragraphs.
I can't see the kind
No, it's okay.
Oh, I was like,
I forgot to look at the TV.
It ain't up there.
Oh,
When are
yeah,
y'all gonna
yeah.
do a little something for the girls that have to work out in a chair? Okay, modifications. I know sometimes y'all do modifications in the front.
So, in order for me to do something for the girls in the chair, that would have to be a separate class. Because I still have to, the people in the room are not paid entertainers. They pay between $5 and $7 to take that class. So it would have to be a separate class that I'll have to put more time into. So yeah, I can't give you a time on it. We'll see. I just got my group fitness certification. I'm gonna get more into doing some like strength training and weights at home for everyone. So that's not a priority right now.
She
But I
needs
hear
to do
you.
a pregnancy class too.
A pregnancy girl bad.
Because she be like, shit, get in the squat, get down. Like if y'all watch and y'all hear her, she be like, get down in the squat. I'm like,
She gonna appreciate that squat when it's time for labor.
there we go.
Oh, yeah.
But what about in the class when I can't get back up from the squat?
We can
And
have
then when you was taking your getting your certificate, what it say? When you was getting certified, what it say? Don't push them pregnant
You know
people
what?
like that.
she get on my nerves.
Okay.
But I learned. I told you, I stopped leave you alone.
Let's see what else we got in here. I would like to know more about the behind the scenes of running a business.
Oh, that's good.
Whoa.
Oh, get your
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, y'all. Feel me.
She's so
You
like
a boss
phone.
love.
See, yeah, so she can be.
Y'all can talk.
You ain't got a do not disturb option.
I thought I did. Go ahead.
Oh, I
That's that
mean,
joy life.
when you say behind, and it's so funny, cause I said I should do a get ready with me, but it's not gonna be pretty like everybody else get ready with me. Because I don't know, when you say behind the scenes, like sometimes that mean dealing with permits, paying bills, what is it, handling disgruntled customers or clients. That means buying inventory. Everything in that building that's used has to be purchased. Some things break, some things run out. I have to go replace that. What else? it's a lot of boring shit, but nobody likes to see or talk about the boring shit. And the boring shit costs money.
Yeah, it's uploading videos.
It's uploading videos during rain, sleet, or snow. It's planning classes. It's planning the schedule for the month. It's planning if I'm gonna have any pop-ups. It's planning if we're gonna do community outreach, because we do give back a lot. What you say?
Continue.
Oh.
Whispering all loud.
But yeah, it's handling things when something's wrong in the building. It's one time we taught a class and the pipes busted in the ceiling, and y'all could not
That's
see
right there by
it.
the camera.
Yes,
They showed you.
the ceiling. It was raining from the ceiling. I'm not talking like a little toilet drip. It was buckets of water coming from the ceiling. But I could not stop teaching because either y'all gonna be mad or the people in class gonna be mad. So I just had to pull the stand from the water. So we was all on the camera like this. While the brand ambassadors went and got mops and buckets and handled it, and though y'all might be like, the music seems muted. It's like, bitch, we flooded.
Yeah.
Like, we doing the best we can. The behind the scenes of business, doing the best you can with what you got.
That's a good way to sum it up.
Yeah, I think so. Anything else out there?
I don't see nothing from them specifically. So, what have you learned from your first tour? We're coming up on our last leg, DC. Yeah, Saturday. What have you learned so far?
What have I learned? To say no refunds.
Yeah.
I've learned everything requires a boundary. And it's like, because I do, okay. So I have learned that I can be purpose driven without wearing my heart on my sleeve. Right? So, which one?
She's looking at the TV.
Nothing. I was talking to the shade.
Oh. So like, I know the when, why, how of what I do. But I don't have to keep self-sacrificing to make everybody happy. Like, we got a tour, everybody was excited about it. You dart and you buy those tickets. Once you buy that ticket, that takes the opportunity from somebody else being able to buy a ticket. So then when you come in my email box and you like, I done emailed you 20 times, I want a refund right now, and I'm like, one, I got other shit to do because I'm planning for this tour that's already been set. And then two, now you took the opportunity for somebody else to be in the room because you just had FOMO or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I've learned to just like, nah. Thank you for your donation and be blessed. Yeah, because guess what? Behind the scenes of business. I'm not being booked. This tour is planned. So that means the venues I pay for. The brand ambassadors get paid. My help, I pay them in some way or another. And
You gotta travel, you gotta lodge.
Travel.
It's a lot.
lodging,
Yes,
t-shirts. Like, I think going to Atlanta, I think I spent like $400 in gas. $400 in gas.
Which would have evened out to even if you bought a ticket, because tickets is high. Plane tickets is high these days.
Exactly. So it's like, I'm learning to like, again, even with that, it's a good time, but to set boundaries with it.
And stand firm, because at the same time, y'all don't, people, not to say y'all, but people don't do this with other businesses, it's a respect factor. So it's like if Ticketmaster says no refunds unless death, then y'all not gonna ask them for a refund.
They'll protest.
So yeah.
Let me tell you what hurts my feelings the most. This is what hurts my feelings the most. If we did something, or we have a policy that you do not agree on, what happened?
Nothing.
We just read something in the chat to ask you in a second.
Oh. If we have a policy or we done something that you do not agree on, fine. We can't make everybody happy, that's life. I had quite a few emails that Shay can piggyback on. They go to the tone of, I tried to support a black business. You should be honored that I support a black business. And because I couldn't do X, Y, Z, I will never support a black business again or a black woman again. And I'm just like, part of it makes me feel like I have to beg for the support of my own people. And then like we're a very small business. Like honestly, what you see right here and about 4 or 5 more people, like that's it. Like there is no, I know people make jokes in the chat, there is no IT department, there is no music department, no lights sound, like it's us. We're a very small business. We're not Zumba, we're not Mixed Fit, we're not Beachbody. We're where they started. So we're trying to figure this out along the way. So it's very disheartening, and hold on.
You got it.
It's very disheartening when you knock your own people when they're just, like I've never seen anybody knock somebody for trying. For legit trying. Never, and I told this is my year of not accommodating and not no more explaining. Never in my business, I'm a very transparent person. I'm an oversharer by nature. That's just me. I talk to strangers. Never have I done anything for anybody to even assume that any action I've taken has been with malicious intent. Ignorant, trying to figure it out, unaware, yes. But to come at me like I'd be damned if I support another black business again, I got to the point, baby, you want to sometimes it get like that. I don't even respond. I'm gonna give you whatever you want, cause you're not a client of mine.
Yeah.
You know, if I gotta fight, if we gotta fight like that, and I gotta prove myself, y'all already know it's hard enough for black people. It's even harder for black women. It's even harder for fat black women. So for me to sit here and have to fight for your support, I don't want it. I don't want it, cause I've always believed my tribe will find me. But that shit is very disheartening. I'm a strong person. I feel for someone who is on the edge and think that what they're doing is the next best thing and they almost got it, and somebody comes to them and digs at them like that. But I learned everybody has their own traumas and their own issues. But baby, you bring that to me, yeah, you're gonna get ignored. That's that on shit. Yeah,
and no shade, but what's the most that one of your services costs? Maybe like $20, $30. Like y'all be getting emails going crazy about $30. And I'm not saying that that's not a lot of money. Everybody works hard for their money. But at the end of the day, if it's that serious to you that you have to act so ugly and nasty about $20 or $30, then like Ashley said, like it's not for you. Just take your little money, send it somewhere else. Well, you know what I mean. I'm saying it in that.
Thank you for the super cash.
That's all.
But yeah, take it, go elsewhere. Take it to goals or take it to, I don't know, Planet Fitness. It's just not for you. But yeah, like the way y'all go crazy like that. And like we said earlier, y'all don't act like that with Zumba or Nordstrom or, whatever you spending y'all money. Y'all just say, oh, okay, and then move it on. But when it's somebody, a black woman, it's like you want to tear them down. You got to point out, Ashley knows she's a black woman. She wake up every day as a black woman.
Right, I know.
Like, y'all really have to say, oh, I'm not. Like, that's just crazy to me.
It's like you pay $3 and want to take all my dignity away.
Yeah. And that's another dynamic because we're in a space, and I don't know how controversial this comment's going to be, but y'all know I'm controversy. We're in a space where black women are like endangered to an extent when it comes to like fitness, business, or in business in general. It's like any other color or title
Can I
or
stop you for a
whatever.
second?
Yeah.
Y'all laughed at that white lady video the other day on social media. She's like, and 1, and 2, and 3. But y'all shared her video 5 million times. Imagine if y'all took my video and was like, I mean, they look crazy, but let's go ahead and share this.
Right, exactly.
But I don't get elevated for doing what's natural to black women.
Yeah.
They dance all the time.
Yeah.
Now I got to shout out to everybody who commented on that lady, no shades of that white lady, because she be getting this, she a choreographer. But shout out to everybody who, under those videos, commented if you like this, trap partner. But I'm just saying, like what Olga said, it's like, I'm in a male-dominated world.
Yeah.
And I'm coming to you, I ain't coming to you fit. Y'all,
That's fit.
You fit. I am fit. Hold on. I like how
You acting like old girl. You acting like old girl.
I was just
Praying across the camera.
It's the ass.
It's that.
Oh, Lord. But no, you got everybody out there telling you why I should be somebody that like should lead a class. Like,
Exactly.
I don't even know what we talking about. That's the
No,
ass
you're
category.
fine, but yeah, we up here protecting our endangeredness
And-
as black women.
But the thing that gets me, that I sit back and, because I can see on the back end, what's coming in, what's going out. I have to smack her on her hand sometimes. If y'all think someone is being mean in your email, it might be me, because of that very fact. Like, hey, you did this, but this reads as this. I'm sorry that you weren't happy moving forward. I hope that you can correct that for yourself or whatever. We hope and wish you the best, whatever your fitness journey is going to be. But you cannot get a fitness class for $5. Why do we have to refund you $5? I don't understand why we have to do that, because you weren't able to catch it. And my apologies that you couldn't, but I wish you the best in your fitness journey.
Yeah.
This may not be
But
it for you.
still gotta serve.
Yeah, and I say that even for lessons learned, right? Because that's where the original question was. My lesson learned was, you definitely, I'm not being mean or negative when I say this. I feel like you undervalue yourself sometimes,
And I do.
because your top package, and I don't want to, again, we ain't talking about little money, but your top package is $55, and from that comes time, from you to do a meet and greet, which, we like those meet and greets, money that has to come out for those shirts, money that also got to go between all those other expenses, brand ambassador payment, hotel stays, and all that other stuff. So I feel like you undervalue yourself, and I feel like it's hard for you because you're on a verge of I want to make it affordable for my people.
Right.
But people be like,
Right, exactly. So,
But pay $55 for a class with a pillow.
that dick riding
Dick
class.
You want to go to that class so bad?
The dick riding class started at 45. You had to bring your own pillow. And it ain't even come with no dick.
and so
No dick included.
you'll get the quantity, but not the quality sometimes.
Right.
Like, people come in, or they'll spend their money because it's $5. I ain't gotta come. I might can get a refund. So you got a bunch of people, but it's not the quality people that people are going to continue to come back, or whatever the case may be. It's people that are ready to cancel their subscriptions as soon as the internet shut down one day, or whatever the case may be. Now, Olga, we all had some words for Olga when she hosted Ladies Night, and it started at $20. But she valued herself enough to say, oh, 35, sorry. She valued herself enough to be like, look, y'all either gonna come for 35 or I'll be here by myself.
But that's my question. So how do you, because I do struggle with that. How do you put a value to yourself?
And that's the tricky part about entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
It's like, are you charging too much and you're nobody gonna come, or are you not charging enough? Can you make a profit? Because I know in my business, I take a lot of losses that people don't see.
Mhm.
Like, I eat a lot of costs, and it's just like, where is the back?
And then you see Chris Brown, and you like $1,000. Somebody got money somewhere. Like how? But society devalues us so much. It's so easy to fall into that.
But like I said, people will pay for what they want to, you know. And like a lot of times, it's all about, like with me when I did that, the girls' night in, it was about creating the experience. I'm like, okay, one day this will pay off or what have you, but right now it's about creating the experience, and somebody wants this experience, but they be like, I want this experience, then you'll pay for it, you know. But even with Trap, so I'm an instructor. I can come to Trap for free. I buy the video every class. Or Cash App or something, because it's still a service, whether this is my friend or not, whether I've known her for 1,000 years or not, she's still providing the service, and I respect the service, I respect the drive, the product, and I'm like, what's $3, what's $5, what's $7, 2-3 times a week, when you actually like believe in somebody's dream, somebody's hustle, you know?
For a full hour of somebody having to give you their all.
Yeah.
Girl, I don't get 10. Like, I'm exercising with y'all.
Yeah.
I ain't like,
And
go.
talking.
And talking. I be preaching early when I was on my spirit.
Yeah.
I
And
just
that's
be
another thing. Y'all don't understand. Lord, I keep saying y'all.
It's okay. They don't. I mean,
People don't
if they get
understand.
tired, they feel tired.
Like, we talk about this not being a show. People don't understand that by the time you see one of us in front of the camera, we done did like 1,000 other workouts, some other type of training, taking care of kids, family, keeping houses from falling apart, you know, all those type of things before we even get to that 1 hour, you know? So it's real life going on. People be taxed, people have, you know, bodily issues, you know, other things that are happening.
I do
And
feel a
it's
little
still-
sometimes,
And then
No,
there's
but
times
yeah.
where like I'm always I always want to come to bat for my friends, like, don't do that. Because there's times where it's like, I don't know if you guys know this is not like a known thing, actually needs a break every so often. So, we try to even make her like, look, get the brand ambassadors to teach one of your Monday classes or one of your Saturday classes a month. One, you know what I'm saying? Minimally. Because you do need a break, okay? And so I know we all want Ashley to be there, but then when people hit us up and be like, well, where was the trap queen today? Like she's not entitled to ever take a day.
Right. Because even the ambassadors.
Cause shit, hold on, the day I took the damn ACE test, it was 11 o'clock at night after a Monday class. So I took the class, I kikied with everybody for a good hour or two. Took Junior to Bojangles. I told him shut the hell up, and then so yeah, it's always.
Yeah, and that's commendable because I did that at the height of the pandemic, and I failed, and I am a certified group instructor through a different program, and I had horrible anxiety, and I mean y'all don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but we do to an extent, and 1,000 things were going on behind the scenes during her studying for an extremely difficult certification. So I'm like, just to stay committed to the studying and the process alone in the midst of everything that's going on, to me, I take my hat off, but it's fuzzy.
Take it off.
But you want to take a hat off? Like, what the hell?
So yeah, so it wasn't just like congratulations, like yo, like she really did this shit.
It's comments coming up, Shay. What the people saying?
Cindy said, girl, because what did she say? She said, I'm gonna read, I can read all
I can't
over.
even read it right.
She said, we went to the same school your ass went to.
Whatever.
No matter what you charge for a class, if people really want to do this, they will pay. I respect what you're doing, and I have told so many of my friends and family about you. That's Cynthia Baker.
Thank you, Cynthia.
That's you going to
That's the only
one.
one you got. It's like 3 other comments up there.
Thank you for the super cash.
I'll bring you there.
Now, why would you give it to me?
You give me some. Oh, you get more hands.
Okay.
Okay.
T said exactly. They don't do that to their favorite brands, so give that same respect to AD.
That's right, T. You said T, right?
Yeah,
Thank you,
T.
Yes, T.
Shanice Darby said, wow, very sad, Shanice. I agree. Megan L said, you fit, girl.
The ass was ass.
Chef Blondie said, hello, TCQ. Put some respect on the temple. Peace and love.
That's so sweet.
Oh, bring me a drink. Man.
Y'all so sweet. See, man.
Angela Johnson said, people will hate. Keep doing what you're doing, 80, and don't worry about the non-supporters. You're doing amazing and helping women feel confident and comfortable in their own skin.
See, I need to hear that stuff, y'all. And them angry ones, it's not a lot, but it just be so loud. It's like, God damn.
You a Philly person.
Yolanda said, hey, good evening, ladies.
Oh,
Hey,
Philly.
Yolanda.
Hey, Londa.
You is a Philly.
Is that Yolanda from Fredericksburg?
Yolanda Passion Pierce.
Y'all, that's a lot. And y'all be sitting here, and I take the time to know people's names, something about them, and everything. So even when I show up in these, I'm really passionate about it, because I could easily not care, but I do care. I do.
Yes, Yolanda said, yes, I have the virtual membership, and when I come to the building, I pay for the in-house class. It's worth it.
And she be sharing the posts and everything.
You're a real one.
Yeah.
You're so good. You a real.
She is.
I think that's all.
I don't think I got anything else I want to share.
Oh, I see some more. Valerie said, hi everyone, trap cardio, is it possible to have 1 or 2 salsa dances included?
Valerie.
Oh, salsa. Look how overwrapped the drink.
Valerie. It's trap cardio, baby. That's all I got.
We got salsa dances.
We do feel inspired by certain things.
We're inspired by certain things, but to say, hey, this is gonna be the salsa, and then we do got salsa. Sharonda love to do it all the time. She do step,
With her hands up.
step, and turn. We got that in quite a few songs. We check that box.
Miss B said, my favorite is the dance routine of Summer Walker come through, Pooh from VA. Hey, Ash Cake.
Hey, boo. Come through, 2:45. Come through, someone.
Oh,
She just like to bend it over.
Oh,
Now that's my favorite part of trap. It may not necessarily be one song, but I like that right. But it's the fact that you call on, so many different people to come and like lead class, because that's the thing, trying to pull people from the back to the front, pulling out people who may not have been as confident, because please understand, I've been a fitness instructor, but I had no dance classes, so she's responsible for me, making up them little dance routines for y'all. So if y'all don't like them, just blame Ashley.
But no, don't do that. No, because let me tell you something. She replaced me with Sharonda. So if it's something recent, might be Sharonda. But
Sharonda always comes through with the
Can you please look at how she wrapping this drink up?
because we are not sponsored by no.
We're not.
So we're not gonna get no ladies up here.
We're not sponsored by these people.
But even though what is it? Devalue myself. Undervalue.
Don't say devalue.
Yeah,
Okay, undervalue. Though I undervalue myself. Y'all know I think this shit. Okay. Though I undervalue myself, I do feel like a lot of people are not comfortable with making space for themselves. Like they quick to hide behind something, tuck themselves in. And I'm like, no, this is this place. If you can't be nowhere else, be here. Because I'm big on confidence. The weight loss is gonna come, but if you got that confidence, you can conquer. Oh, look at me spinning. But if you got that, if you got that, your confidence is where it needs to be. You can conquer anything. You can move mountains. So that's why I'm gonna always push the people from the back and the sides to the front, because they think I don't see them and I watch them all the time.
Keena Brisket. Hey, Keena.
Hey,
Keena said they don't ask Beyonce for a refund.
And they don't.
Facts.
And they don't.
Donna Bernardo said, hi, I want to join your exercise class, but I live in New Orleans, Louisiana. The products you take to lose weight, I guess you mean Herbalife?
Maybe Herbalife.
Oh, Herbalife? Okay, Donna. Send me an email. info@trap-cardio.com. But honestly, if you go to our website, trap-cardio.com, and you click Herbalife from the menu, and you submit your information, you will get a brochure that I made myself. It's not for Herbalife. So hands-on is my experience with the products I use, and all of that will come straight to you, because I'm a geek.
Well. Lipstick, iced tea, and glitter said, F them people, Ashley. Hey. That's all. LOL.
Hey, Deanna!
She said the whole
Yeah.
That's what it's over there. T. Shantae said, I love trap cardio. I found it at a time when I was tired and frustrated with my body and the idea of working out, but seeing women that look like me and are shaped like me work, it gave me life.
Hey, yes!
It's all
And
about
I'm like, we got enough pressures to look a certain way. I just want y'all to feel good. As long as you're moving, you're going to get there. But I just want you to enjoy what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Have a good time.
Megan L said she loves when you do that, back to the front and front to the back. I like that too.
I feel like it mixes up.
Yeah, because people be hiding in the back, but they be killing it in the back.
Yes, and wait till my bump really come through. I'm coming to the front of the
Girl,
camera.
Oh my goodness. And then sometimes you just need an energy shift. Like, because I pull from people energy. So I need some new energy sometimes.
Keena said, big up, AD. I see behind the scenes, in between and in front of the scenes. You handle the business well. Keep going, boo. Much love.
Thank you, Keena.
She part of that, bro.
She part of Death Row. If you want to
Dancing in the back.
I did make a slide like that. If you want to be a part of the real team.
Shanice said, well, honey, I love all of it. Even those internet issues, I'll just watch it later. See, that's how it's supposed to be. Have some grace.
This is the funniest thing when people was like, I'm mad because the video is not live. I'm like, you only know it's not live because I told you. The Trap Tube doesn't have the comments, because sometimes the comments take away from what we try to do here. So I'm like, you wouldn't know we weren't live if I didn't tell you. And you actually get a better quality video now.
Yes.
And
Oh my God, it looks so good.
it is so clear. And you can still post and tell us how you feel about everything. Because best believe we go back and watch it again and laugh at ourselves. And the shit why.
I appreciate everything you just did for us.
Yes, thank you, man. You know what? Oh, that's not your soft like voice.
That's so my voice.
Why you didn't fix my drink like yours?
Because she wanted to show that we.
I just want y'all to know it's gonna go downhill now because they have
No,
spiked.
it's not.
They have spiked it. I was saying they drink. I'm gonna name the label.
Okay.
It's not going down here.
It's not.
It's always go up. It ain't go up.
It's
It goes up. Y'all done with the question?
I think I have one more question. Let me check my notes. Oh, this is a good one. I really thought I put my foot in it when I wrote this question. What advice do you feel is applicable to all entrepreneurs, no matter what their lane is, that you wish you were told before you began your entrepreneurial journey? It's a long one, so if you need me to read it again, like you have to do during the test.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Can you bring it in the combination?
Yeah, can you read that again? It was a good question though. I just gotta go ahead.
Let me spit
Like wait, it's spelling bee. Can I
Okay.
spit my drink first? Oh my goodness.
Would you like it in two parts or you want me to?
Ma'am, just read it.
Okay,
down.
okay. What advice do you feel is applicable to all entrepreneurs, no matter what their lane is, that you wish you were told before you began your entrepreneurial journey? You sleep?
I was thinking. No, I was thinking.
ABLC.
Make what that gospel song say? Make a vision, write a vision. Write a vision, make it plain. Cause I be winging shit, and you know it be working for the most part, but I feel like I would have got maybe I don't know further faster or had less headaches if I would have just wrote down what my intentions were. Cause then once you have your vision written, you know where you need to go as far as development, encouragement, skills you need to learn. Like I've really been winging this shit, and you know I'm getting better with now because I used the word winging today. And got
That's why I'm
frustrated.
rolling my eyes at you now.
She was like, "What's on the schedule today?" I said, "I'm gonna order some shirts, and then I'm just winging it." It's like the what?
It's always winging it for me because this is the thing, right? And I'm not trying to take from your question, but Ashley gonna get it done. The team, we're not gonna let Ashley fail, right? We're gonna help get it done. But for example, things y'all don't know. If we do something last minute, it could be super last minute.
like
Them shirts that made it to Charlotte,
Woo! Y'all got that?
them shirts got to Charlotte by the grace of everyone in this room. Do you understand me? Okay. It was a huge.
like I was moving weight.
Yeah, it was a huge thing. But again, it comes from those winging it moments. And you know, y'all don't know, but I'm a project manager. So sometimes working with Ashley drive me up the wall because we make it happen. You know, we make it happen. But when
And it's so crazy because I be the most stressed one out of the whole group. And they be like, this is why you here. She be like, you ordered the shirts, I'm like, girl, I'm gonna order them shirts. I'm gonna order them shirts.
2 weeks later,
And then I'm like,
one day before the tour,
oh shit.
who make t-shirts?
Who made that was me? I'm at the mall like, so can I get, and then it be so, and I can be a drama queen. I'm at the mall like, I need these shirts. And he like, how many shirts? Like 80 shirts. I said, when?
Girl.
Tomorrow. And he like, oh no, I think it was 2 days. He's like, oh no, it's gonna take me 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
I sat in that car, and I must have said that too long. The man came outside. He's like,
I can just imagine you sitting in the car.
Like, whatever you do.
and you know I ain't got no AC, so that's stress. He was like, I can make it look like a picture on the shirt. I said, with a little square box of bread.
Oh, man.
I said, no. Then Wendy like, my cousin makes shirts when you do this, but you gotta get the shirts. I'm like, all right, well, I got these ones. Go get the other ones, ma'am. I'm like, all right, well, let me see what Sharonica could do. You know, so yeah, write a vision, make it plain, because I feel like some shit I learned I probably ain't had to learn. I could have did without those skills. You know I'm serious, like, and I could have been more focused on, because even with the AIDS thing, I was so committed to, I'm not doing that. But then, you know, Zumba keeps swinging their dick. I'm like, no, man, I need to do that. I mean, you want to sue me, take that money, you gonna
But
tell
that's
me.
a good thing too, because I always tell you you're a jumper. So like somebody like
Risk taker, shout out to Richmond Community High
Yeah.
School.
I was just about to say, I think we got that in common because we went to
You
community.
jumping, yeah.
And the winging it.
Yeah. So I feel like, you know, sometimes that's the differentiation between like somebody successful and not. Like sometimes you can just sit on the idea for so long and just watch everybody else live it out or a variation of it, but then that go aspect that you have, like.
I just need to be more organized with execution.
We're growing.
Come give me a hug. That was so.
She might cry.
Hold on.
I ain't gonna stand up. You can ask me. I am proud of you.
Let me read the comments real quick, because people still commenting.
Okay.
Shanta, that's not a soft voice. Chantel Brown said, I love trap cardio. Dancing is my thing. I have a torn MCL right now and can't dance, but I'm going to heal so I can dance in DR. I love y'all much.
You got me, oh my God. That is what I'm excited about that, y'all. Like, all right, now I'm going to talk about shit.
All right, okay.
Let me tell you.
That's important.
I ain't gonna say what they gonna say. They gonna see the ass.
Oh. We'll talk about it.
Let me tell y'all something. Cause I'm gonna talk about shit, you know. Regardless of everything that I go through, Trap Cardio is an international brand. Baby.
Yes.
Elite is an international brand, baby. You hear me? We only been doing full-time entrepreneurship for 2 years. We did our first full tour, and we about to teach internationally.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? It's like 180 of us going to Punta Cana.
Trip gonna be lit.
Like what? And all of us gonna be there turned up in shape. Yeah.
No modifications.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be around.
Yeah.
Drop that big on the show.
Don't drop that dump. But that is big shit. Like that's big shit. Like we did some
Sometimes
shit.
you gotta say it out loud because it don't mean
I did that shit.
Yeah.
Like let me tell you something. Y'all go hit us up. Go Jim hit us up one time. Talking about teaching the class there. I'm like, oh, I ain't supposed to say that.
You can do that.
Go ahead, it's okay.
I
Somebody,
ain't saying nothing.
no, go ahead. Somebody hit y'all up about
Somebody.
teaching. Go ahead.
Goals, hit us up.
Goals, because they would ask for their money. So goals hit us up about teaching the class in their gym. And I'm like, Trap Cardio teach a class in you? Baby, we got a center. We got a space. You want to book us though? No, but yeah. I feel like we do a good job. We got a good job.
Here go some more comments. Hey y'all, sexy grandma here. Love y'all. I'm
Oh,
gonna see
no.
y'all tomorrow.
Girl, go to bed.
Who teaching in the morning? Plug
Keena
that.
said death row all day.
I think Keena teaching in the morning.
Sissy O'Green said my fave is when Sharonda does the Matrix. Grandma my behind.
Oh, she
What's that?
Yeah, Sharonda be showing
And
up.
Oh, yeah.
OOAK. AD, you have been an inspiration to us thick ladies. I appreciate having a virtual class to where I can see body shapes like me. You have encouraged me to exercise, dance, and build my confidence.
Oh, thank you.
Speaking of the tour, when we went to Atlanta, that was surreal for me. Cause like, I got down there and I realized, oh shit, my friend like a celebrity.
Oh my God.
And I said, this girl's like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. I know you lying.
And mind you, I went to Dallas with them the first time.
Yeah.
No, the second time. No, the first time we went to Houston. Second time we went to Dallas. So I went to Dallas, so I've already had experience this, right? I'm like, look, y'all, the people they gonna turn up. Nobody really believed it. They really believed it. And then when we pulled up and they turned up, everybody was a little confused.
So when y'all turned up in Atlanta, I was like amazed, but the beauty in it was like everybody had their person.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody had like their Ashley. I call her Ashley. Everybody had their Ashley.
That's my name, bitch.
Top secret. Ashley. Everybody had like that person, like Keena, Brandon, Keandra, Sharonda, Ashley. I was like, yo, that is super dope. Like even
You had to whisper that talk your shit.
They like that shit body words. Like, how y'all know me? Okay.
How y'all know me? Like you don't teach everybody.
Because to be honest with you, we really look at it like, all right, we
It's a
going to the
swing.
shop. Yeah, we going to the shop, knock this workout out,
Yeah.
and keep it moving. So like the love, the support is amazing. I know we talk about, the dark side,
yeah.
but in reality, it's definitely it's a whole lot.
The love is
It's a
amazing.
whole lot of
And it's so funny because y'all be so overwhelmed. I'm like, it's just me.
T Max said hello, Trap Cardio, and everybody. Megan L said, see you in the AM. Tasia Green, you have a great team, AD. Yeah, because I'm on it.
Okay. Crickets.
straight from Cleveland. We will be there. You coming to Punta Cana, Chanel, I'm sorry. Lady LB, please continue to do what you do. I just recently learned about you and your team, and I am happy to see beautiful women who look like me, thick, black, bold, and beautiful.
Hey, cousin, welcome.
And if you bow-legged, you get extra points.
Damn.
Okay.
Tina said, tune in tomorrow at 6:30. She's leading. Let's go.
Yes. So I guess we can wrap it up with that.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
She's
Do
reading
I?
things down.
She's reading like comments or
You gave no questions.
Denise said, what Jay-Z said, I don't need you, you need me.
Oh,
Hey, Denise.
come on, that's some J.
Roro said, let me try this. I came across trap cardio at a very low time in my fitness journey, and I'm thankful for the man in the mirror experience, seeing me in the room in different body types with confidence.
Oh, hey, Roro.
That's that moderator.
I know.
Elite rock.
Y'all to the beauty.
Mildred said she can't wait till DC.
Oh my goodness, they requested a whole lot of.
Y'all asked
Oh,
for go with some more.
and
Y'all
let's tell
tell
us, it's really Northern Virginia.
It's
Everybody,
Indiana.
now listen, when you tell
Yeah,
people
that's
it's DC, you know the DC people turn up. We
Yeah.
will be in the DMV.
Yeah,
Okay, so
closest thing,
yes,
but we give it that good price.
yes.
But yes, we're gonna end this. Thank y'all. We're gonna continue this chit chat on. We're gonna have different episodes with different guests. You're gonna see these girls again. But most importantly, remember to tune in to YouTube, Trap Cardio. Share it with your family, your friends, everybody. We got class in the morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Keena will be leading, and if it doesn't get blocked, you can watch it after that. All right? Love y'all, and we are out.